You are once again welcome to Inima Biafra TV, Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. I am your servant, Evangelist Inima Kalu, greeting you. Good afternoon once again. It is 22 minutes after 2 p.m. from my base. Still today, Monday, the 21st of this month of March 2022. I want to continue in segmenting the yesterday's program led by Raphael Ajaere, playing it from its 1 hour 18th minute 50 seconds. I want to record the segment in which Raphael had reported that the Cabal in Autopilot had excluded him. That is, they have removed him as the caller, the same caller who asked that those intelligence questions asked. Then in the process of the conversation, Raf made this known to Biafrans and the world at large. I also suffered the same thing because what we are told initially is no longer what we are experiencing this time around. We are told it is autopilot, it is faceless, and it has no leader. I believe it should be something we will be coming together to be making our plans, or that is it's saying that it has no leader is just the beginning, it's just the starting point, so that we can come together and begin within us to begin to choose who will be our leader and who will be the subordinate leaders of different categories. I thought it is just about the people coming together first before we begin to appoint leaders. And that is the way I viewed the things initially, but I am disappointed to hear that it is still autopiloted, yet we have some individuals running the affairs and who are in the helm of affairs of the so-called autopilot, because now the autopilot is changing the dimension from what it initially was when we join. So it is for us to establish the fact that there is discrimination and there is the existence of cabal in the autopilot. And though we are still in the system, we do not actually know how things are run and we are excluded. But time will come and it will not be so far. It will not be so far when we will declare our stand regarding the issue of this autopilot and other things attaching to it. But it is all about keeping this record and covering this focal comment from Raphael Ajaere, of which I am endorsing that comment because I also counter that experience. And 95% majority of the autopiloters are excluded because Simon Ekpa has made two statements regarding this exclusion. By one saying that he will not be having meeting with us. He will not be having meetings with us anymore. And also, there is no way of that is no appointing of regional leaders like national leaders, state leaders, international leaders. There is nothing like that in the agenda of Simon Ekpa. And if it is autopilot, why should Simon Ekpa make a decision on the behalf of all of us? If it is autopilot, all of us should come together and make our decision. When we make our decision, then we move on with our decision. So Simon Ekpa making the decision that he will not be having meeting unless when we have fundraising. And I begin to understand and interpret it as just say our ideas are not needed. All that is needed from us is our money. When it is time for donation, we come and donate and nothing more. And then to run whatever they do not make known to us using the mantras. What we don't know is bigger than us. What is it that we don't know? Is it funding the destruction of the struggle in the guise of funding the progress of the struggle. So the key factor here and the focal comment is that there is the existence of cabal in the autopilot, and some people and the majority are excluded. Myself and the Raphael Ajaere are the classical examples.
That are freelance or that are on their own doing their thing, they are asking for the right thing. Somebody like me, you understand? Even though some of the cabal that have created in autopilot have decided to claim that I'm not part of them anymore. But I know I am part of Biafra liberation movement. I am part of Biafra struggle. So even if they said I'm no longer part of autopilot, that means autopilot have a leader. So if there is a no leader there, they cannot be saying that I'm no longer part of them. So that means if I'm no longer part of them, for me, there's nothing like autopilot. So what I now know is that we are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. And we must ask that the people on ground, whether on ground or anywhere, should ask Biafrans to enforce or to ask for people to do something that will make the zoo, suffer, so that they will release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for me, that includes sitting at home every Monday, which is working very, very well. And then we must include sit at home on Sunday. And if there's any way we can also add economic sanction and make it effective, we should do it, because these are the things that will make the zoo government, push them to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary man that they are holding. And some of those things are going on. You can see sit at home every Monday. The so-called leadership of IPOB that we no longer regard as leaders, which is the DOS, they did not ask for that. Rather, they cancelled it. They cancelled sit at home. They cancelled the one on Sunday, of Monday. They do not even admit that we should have on Monday. And then the economic sanction is a no-go area for them. So that is why we don't regard them as leaders anymore. People like Chike Doziem, China Sanworo, and the rest of them, they don't deserve to be called leaders because they are not doing anything to release our leader. We that are online doing our own thing that they have sacked, we are the ones asking for the things that is going on right now in Biafra land, and we are happy it is going on. So that's it.
Okay. Nnamoche, what I would tell you is that please, I would like you to find out all these things all these questions that I just asked you now. Find out from whoever it may be, maybe Simon, because I believe that he knows everything about both voice of the.
Thank you very much. Anyway, the things you're asking actually is not the topic we are discussing.
Okay.
Wait. Let me answer you. I'm answering you because you are concerned. If I can ask Simon, you can also ask him. You understand? So, and I think if he is online, you can go ahead and ask him. As far as I'm concerned, I am doing my own best for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because what is going on now is what everyone must do something. You must not wait for anybody. So if Simon is not doing something right, then those of us that are seeing it should do it right. So if he's doing something right, we should appreciate it. The area where he's not getting it, we can also speak up and say he's not getting it this way. He should do it better. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay. Nnamoche, just have it. As I told you before, as I said before, that hello.
I can hear you.
So as I said before, I lost my brother, my senior brother, Get Total Direct, because of this.
Sorry.
You understand? And the man Ewo Nnamoche of Mashe,
Yeah.
I hope you know.
I know.
So please, don't allow any person to deceive you.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless you.
I am standing on the path of truth. Nobody can deceive me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. God bless you.
Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I want to really. Ejiro actually made a very good point here. Ejiro said, "Hey, this call is coming in. Yeah, let me take this call, but I'm not. You're going to hold on, caller. Please hold on before I put you on speaker."